For most families, the end of a 5-hour international flight is marked by a singular goal: getting out of the airport. You're dealing with cramped legs, restless children, and the heavy fog of travel fatigue. Traditionally, airports are engineered for one purpose: rapid processing. These are liminal spaces, sterile corridors designed to move you from a plane to a taxi as quickly as possible, with no reason to look around. But look at Gatu and Chinky, a pair of siblings arriving in Singapore for their father's business trip. They aren't focused on the hotel or the luggage carousel. The moment they step into the terminal, they stop. They aren't looking for the exit. They're mesmerized by a massive digital waterfall at the arrival gate, and they're already asking to stay and watch it. This reaction runs counter to how people usually behave in a transit hub. The immediate instinct to flee the environment is replaced by a genuine curiosity to see what else is inside. This creates a direct conflict between the needs of the family. The father is focused on the clock and his upcoming meetings, while the children see the terminal as the first stop of the vacation itself. Singapore's solution to this tension was an architectural layout that functions as both a high-speed business hub and a high-stimulation environment. How did this city-state successfully turn a high-stress logistics center into a desirable tourist destination? It comes down to a design philosophy that treats the airport as a destination in its own right, ensuring the vacation starts before the family ever reaches the hotel lobby. To understand why the airport is so effective, you have to look at what it's competing with. Singapore is home to some of the most advanced megastructures in the world. Over the next few days, Gatu and Chinky experience the gold standard of traditional thrills. They spend their time riding on Universal Studios' tallest roller coasters and high-budget immersive rides through Jurassic-themed worlds. They head to Sentosa Island, where the attractions transition into outdoor leisure, manicured beaches and sprawling adventure parks designed specifically for family play. Usually, these are the moments children remember most. But on the morning of their departure, the family doesn't wait until the last minute to head back to the runway. They arrive at the airport hours before their flight to Mumbai. This isn't a precaution against traffic. It's a deliberate choice to spend the final hours of their vacation exploring the terminal. By the end of the trip, the family's focus has shifted. The time spent in the terminal isn't a transition to be endured, but a final, scheduled part of the itinerary. This shift is driven by biophilic design, the practice of integrating complex natural systems into modern infrastructure to manage human stress. In Terminal 3, this isn't just about a few potted plants. It's an entire indoor ecosystem containing over 1,000 live, colorful butterflies. This cross-section shows the scale of the massive central waterfall. While it's a visual spectacle for passengers like Gatu and Chinky, its primary role is functional. As the water falls, it pulls down cooled air to help regulate the building's temperature. Simultaneously, the cascade and the surrounding greenery act as an acoustic sponge, dampening the constant mechanical hum of a busy airport. On the roof, the sunflower garden provides a sensory break. Instead of recycled air and fluorescent lights, travelers get direct sunlight and the actual scent of a real garden. The strategy even extends to the food. By offering high-quality regional staples like fresh idli and flavorful sambar, the airport removes the low-quality stigma that usually defines terminal dining. Terminal 3 isn't just decorated. It's a calibrated environment designed to lower heart rates and make people want to stay in the building. As the family finally heads to their gate to return to Mumbai, the children's reaction isn't one of relief to be going home. Instead, the kids are already planning their next trip. They tell their parents one day they'll bring the family back to show them around. This shift in perspective is exactly what the airport's design intends. It turns a transit hub into a core memory of the trip, rather than just the way they got there. By blurring the lines between a transport hub and a nature reserve, Singapore creates a lasting association between the act of travel and the act of discovery. It's a closed-loop experience. The vacation doesn't wait for the hotel. It begins when the plane touches the runway and lasts until the final takeoff. The future of global travel isn't just about moving people between points on a map. It's about building infrastructure that people actually look forward to visiting.